Smash that like button, guys. I appreciate you guys. YouTube's acting a little funny, but we're gonna power through everything. They're flagging videos and not letting people monetize and stuff, but that doesn't matter to you guys. It shouldn't. It's just I'm just telling you what's going on. Having a weird day. I hope you guys are having a great day, a positive day. Let's get right into the news. We got we got Snoop Dogg. He roasted dababy and Haha Davis. But Snoop Dogg has been roasted himself by 50 Cent before, and he can dish it out and take it. That's what I like about Snoop Dogg. Then we got Chris Brown's having problems with his girl because he has another baby on the way with another girl. But, that's not what I want to focus on. Chris Brown is super talented. He has an album coming out. I'm a big fan of Chris Brown. Chris Brown, what comes with talent? Get the ladies, man. So you're going to have lady problems, okay? And then you got Meek Mill making power moves today. He's going to be a part owner of Lids. That's huge. He's following in Jay-Z steps, and then we'll get into some of this as we do daily. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button for me, guys. Definitely subscribe. I hope you guys are having a positive day. It's midweek. I hope you're having a better day a more organized day than me. I'm not having a bad day. I'm having a chaotic day. A lot of things going on, things that drain your energy. But you know what? I try not to let that stuff bother me. You got to keep powering through the day. I love you guys and I appreciate you. So let's get right into it. Snoop Dogg teases Haha Davis and dababy. They took a picture together and he says, it seems like these guys had the same father. The picture will come up in a second. It's very funny. And at one point, Snoop Dogg got roasted by 50 Cent for getting a French manicure. And he laughed about that. See, right here, he says, y'all got the same daddy. In the pictures right here, Haha Davis and dababy, they do look like brothers. I'm going to be honest. It's very similar resemblance. Then we got Chris Brown. He's having lady problems again. We know that his first problem, he was dating Karrueche, who he can't get over, and he had a baby with another woman on the side, okay? And that ruined his relationship with Karrueche, who he's still after to this day. Well, he dated a girl recently called Amika Harris, okay? And apparently she's allegedly pregnant, okay? But they had broken up, and he had been dating Indy Amory. I don't know who this girl is or anything. I might be out the loop. But this was his girlfriend. Now she has moved on herself. She was getting close with Megan Thee Stallion. They're saying they're pretty good. They're trying to make it like they're dating. They're not. But, I don't know why they're doing that. But she decided to move on because, she probably doesn't, she's young. She doesn't want to be a part of that. That's a lot to take on, So she probably doesn't want to deal with that. Chris Brown does have an album come out, I must say that. He has that song out. Did the song with Drake drop yet? I don't think it did. I think they teased it. I think it drops this week, if I'm not mistaken. So I can't wait to hear that. Yeah. So I don't know. Another exciting news, inspirational news. Meek Mill. Not only did he do a partnership with Lids, he's a part owner. He's being smart about it. He knows his value, okay? They must have given him some stock in the company. Now, just a little background on Lids. They recently sold from one holding company to another. I don't know if you guys are interested in stuff like that, but they sold for $100 million. Faz Lids Holdings, $100 million acquisition of the Lids Sports Group. A company called Genesco, they sold it to just like back in February for $100 million, okay? And that's what happened. I mean, that's it. So they unloaded the company, and now they're probably trying to rebrand because Lids is Lids. It's a popular brand. It's in most malls and everything, but they need some fresh blood in there. They need someone like Meek Mill, who is been in the music industry now, popular in the music industry for 8 years now. Meek Mill's been on, I have to say. He's been in the music industry for more than 10 years. But he's been on and popping since 2011, okay? And he's maintained his popularity. And, this is, Meek Mill is getting into a gray area of his life. He's maturing a lot, and it's cool to watch. He's getting into activism. He's taking his business to another level where he's like, okay, I'm not going to just, be one of your spokespeople for lids. Give me a piece of the company, because if I can raise the stock on this company and raise its value, I want a piece. I want to see, just like 50 did with vitamin water. He had a little small piece of that company, and I would say this is really a hat out of 50's book as well. He took a piece of the company. So, if Meek Mill starts really boosting lid sales and everything, and the company goes from 100 million to 200 million and they sell again, Meek Mill should get a piece of that, even if it's 2 or 3%. Who cares? He deserves it. It'll make him work harder. If you give someone a piece of the company, it'll make him work even harder. It's not just a job anymore. He's fully invested. So I thought that was very smart of them to do that. Then let's get into savings, guys. You gotta, before you can do anything with investing and everything, I know it's great to talk about it, you actually have to save money. And that's the hard part. We tend to go for the quick things, like a big mistake is financing a car, okay? I'm not saying don't do it. We all need a car to get around, right? But is that Mercedes with, a note of $600 to $1,000, depending on the size of the Mercedes you got, is it worth it? Is it going to make you any money? Probably not. It might help you a little bit with the wrong type of girls, but it's not going to pay you anything to have a Mercedes. And here's the problem. So now you have a bigger car note. You already have a place to live. And so you have this car note now. Now you want to go buy a house. Do you know that when you go to buy a house, they're going to take your income? So say you make $5,000 to $10,000 a month, right? Or say you make $4,000 a month, okay? And your car note is $500, right? That gets deducted right away because that's an expense that's there every month. Then your credit card bills get deducted, your minimum on your credit card bills. Anything that's a reoccurring expense in your life, that is mandatory. That you have to do it, otherwise you get penalized. That stuff gets deducted, and then that gets brought into your loan as well. Like, can you afford this house or not, Then you're also going to deduct what your loan would be. Maybe your loan would be $2,000 a month, right? Or your mortgage, I'm sorry. $2,000 a month. Then tack on $500 for your car. You need insurance. That's another $100. Then you got, your bills, your credit card bills, and other kinds of stuff. Maybe you have a student loan. And then then you're risky, So get something more, try to stick. If you have to get a car and you're going to finance it, which is always bad because you're paying more for the car. Just like it's bad when you're financing a house, it's kind of bad too because if you bought the house for $300,000, you took a 30-year mortgage at 3 points up a percent, you're still over 30 years. At the end of the 30 years, you're gonna pay, $400 something thousand. So just make sure you live within your means. Don't get that car just because they're gonna see me, I'm doing well and everything. You don't care what other people think. It doesn't matter. And then also when you're okay, so here's another thing we all do. I do this too. When you're shopping, when you're buying something, do you need it? Is it food or something or water that you need? Do you need this thing, right? Always wait a day. Don't buy it on the spot. Wait one day and then see. If you really want it the next day, then get it, but hold off a day. Don't impulse buy because then your money's gone, especially with clothes. We do that. This is nice. Take a step away. Even if you leave the store and then come back in an hour, make sure you really need it. Also, would you rather have the cash for what this item would cost? Say you got a new Bose headphones. You already have headphones, but you want the Bose headphones. Would you rather have the $300 or the Bose headphones? If you would rather have the cash, then don't buy them. Do you really need these headphones? Are you going to use them? Some of us buy things and we never use them. Another thing is always calculate how long it took you to make that $300. Like, say it took you 8 hours for the day to make that $300. Maybe it took you 2 days of work, right? Some people, it depends on how much you're making. Is it worth 2 days of work to buy these headphones? You gotta think about stuff like that. And then think about just how much you got to come up with a system. Like if you get your paycheck, $1,500, an always good system is to have 2 bank accounts. Move some of that money right into a savings account or something, and don't touch it. And don't even have a debit card for that account or anything. The money's gone. Get rid of it. Get rid of a certain amount per paycheck. It's very important to save because when you have money, you have power. Okay, and that it's very important. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna continue talks like this because we all need it. I need it myself. I'm almost like talking to myself. So sometimes I do these things for me, and I hope you guys benefit from them as well. This is Jordan Tower, JT News. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one.